Before I started residency in psychiatry, I used to be a very residency came with its own challenges, but I found so many interesting things in psychiatry. One of those interesting things were that before I started residency in psychiatry, I used to be a very shy person. In fact, I find it difficult to make eye contact when talking with someone. But in psychiatry, I learned that it is a big no-no. In fact, it's a problem, like a symptom, when you see a patient and the patient is not making eye contact with you. And so, because going through a lot in medical school, it really affected even my self-esteem at the time. But psychiatry taught me a lot, had to change my behavior, and then had to make me see life from a new dimension. And one interesting thing where I found my slogan from calm down so that you don't break down was that I saw people who were going through challenges, stress of life, breakdown. And I told myself, oh, so it was just being lucky that I had not broken down to some of those challenges I've gone through. And so I had to learn how to do life even when I had to go through challenges, had to go through stress. You know, it was so interesting learning about human behavior. However, with every good and lovely thing, as much as psychiatry was my love of career, I also had challenges. In psychiatry, you know, you have to, when you are taking history, take the whole history of the life. And 2 hours at times, you are still interacting with the patient. It was very stressful, doing calls, taking the whole life history, taking care of my children, having to combine it at times after doing the call overnight, sleep in the call room with my children, then come and do presentation and you know they will daze you to stupor that after reading you don't know anything. However, I had this deep passion for psychiatry that even the challenges of residency couldn't divorce or break my love for psychiatry. Part 1 came, preparing for exams, back-to-back reading, back-to-back, doing group discussions. And then it was a lovely time passing with my good friends. And when part 2 came, it was the final lap for me to become a specialist. The pressure was much, the rigor was much, and it got to a time I told myself, I'm trying to become a psychiatrist. At this point in time, it looks that I hope I won't break down and become a patient myself. However, God came through for me. He saw me through those studious times of trying to prepare for my final lap of the exam.